Good morning, Year 7. This is Thursday, the 9th of April. We're now going to move on to Strengthen on Graphs work, part 1. So the title is Unit 10, Strengthen Graphs, part 1, and the learning intention is to strengthen your understanding with practice. And we're going to look at questions 1 to 9 in today's lesson. So moving on to question 1. Question 1 is regarding sequences, and it says in question 1a, an arithmetic sequence starts 4, 6, 8, and 10. So the first part of the question is what is the common difference, and work out the next two terms. So if we look at the question 1a hint, so we've got the terms 4, 6, 8, 10. So what is the common difference? What's the difference between 4 and 6, 6 and 8, and 8 and 10? So we can see from here that the common difference is plus 2. So each time the terms are increasing by 2. And from there, work out the next two terms. So what will be here and here? So if we're increasing by 2, so we've got 10 was the last term we had. So plus 2, that will give us 12. Plus 2 will give us 14. So the next two terms will be 12 and 14. Now, part B says another arithmetic sequence starts as 49, 43, 37, 31, 25. So from here you can see it's a descending sequence. It's getting smaller each time. But again, look at first what is the common difference. So what is the difference between these numbers? So you've got the hint here to help you. And then work out the next two terms. So what will come after 25 and what will come after that. So do the similar approach we did here. The first part, it was adding 2. So look at what is the common difference between these numbers and work out what comes after 25. Okay, I'll leave you to do that part. Moving on to question 2. It says question 2, work out the next 3 terms of each sequence. So we've got, for the first one, we've got 6, 11, 16, 21. Again, looking at the common difference between these terms. So what's the difference between 6 and 11? Well, that's 5. 11 and 16 is 5. 16 and 21 is 5. So we can see the common difference. So it's increasing by 5 each time. So to work out the next 3 terms, so what will be here, here, and here? Well, the 21 plus 5 is going to be 26. And 26 plus 5 will be 31. And then the 31, let me just make this a different color so it's easier to see, plus 5 to give you 36. So now you guys, can you do part II and III? And then for each sequence is ascending or descending. So remember, ascending means getting bigger and descending getting smaller. So are these terms, are they getting bigger each time? Well, the first one we can see yes, because it's add by 5, it's an ascending sequence. But you now need to work out for part 2 and 3, are they ascending or descending? For question 3, look at this sequence made of blocks. So you've got here the term 1, 2, and 3. Draw the next pattern in the sequence. So if we look in position 1, we've got 2 blocks, here we've got 4 blocks, and here we've got 6 blocks. So we can say that in the next pattern, there will be how many blocks? 8 blocks. So if I just roughly draw that in. So now we can see that in pattern number 4, there will be 8 blocks. And then you have to then copy and complete. So pattern number 1 here has got 2 blocks. Pattern number 2 has got 4 blocks. Pattern number 3, got how many blocks? Let's see where it's got 6 blocks. Pattern number 4, how many blocks? Fill it in. And then work out the number of blocks in pattern number 5. So how many blocks in pattern number 5? Okay. So again, these are fairly straightforward, easy questions. Hopefully you shouldn't find them too difficult, but if you do, message me for help. Question 4 is asking which of these are arithmetic sequences. So remember from the previous lesson, we looked at arithmetic and geometric sequences. So you need to look and think, okay, which of them are increasing by the same common difference, or decreasing, or multiplying or dividing, and which of them are increasing or decreasing by a not common difference. So which one? Is it A, B, C? Is it A and B? Or is it B and C? You need to look at the sequences and then write your answers in your book. Question number 5. So it says the first term of an arithmetic sequence is 3, and the common difference is 4. Copy and complete the table to find the first 5 terms of the sequence. So the first term is 3, and the common difference, so the 3 plus the 4 will give you 7, like is shown here. So first term is 3, second term will be 7. The third term, if you notice, they've put the 7, which was the term from before. So now it becomes 7 plus, well, what number will go here? That will be 4. So the next term, 7 plus 4, give you 11. So as you fill in this box, so you've got 11 here. So what number will go here? Well, if you notice here, they said 7, so that carried over to the next box. So you've got 7 plus 4 to give you 11. So this 11 will basically go here. So the 11 plus what number? Well, you would have already known it's 4 to give you this term here, and this term will go into this box here, and you will write this number plus 4 to give you the number for the 5th term. Again, pretty straightforward. Hopefully you shouldn't be finding this too difficult, but if you do, ask for help. Question 6, find the next 2 terms of each arithmetic sequence. So again, look at the key word here saying this is an arithmetic, so we know it's going to increase by the same amount. Here it tells us it's going to increase by 4. And the first term is 5, so it wants us to find the next 2 terms. So the first term is 5, and the common difference tells us is 4. So the next term is going to be 9. 9 plus the 4 is going to be 13. So the sequence will be 5, 9, 13. Obviously, this will continue forever, but it doesn't ask us to, write it forever. It's just asking us what are the next 2 terms. So your answer will be 9 and 13. Let me just make this a bit clearer. 13. So now you've got to do the same. So it says for part B, what's the first term tells you is 18. So you're going to write 18. The common difference is a -2. So you're subtracting, decreasing by 2 each time you get to the next sequence, each term, sorry, in that sequence. So again, remember to write the answers with your workings in your books, so I can clearly see you've understood, you know what you're doing, and you're feeling confident. Moving on to question 7. Question 7, look at the sequences 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. These are the multiples of what? So again, if you look at the hint, it says the first term is 1 times what gives me 5? Well, that's going to be 5. Second term, 2 times 5, that's going to give you 10. If you continue with this, So 12 times 5 will give me 60. So these are the multiples of 5. It's the 5 times table. And the 12th term, well, the 12th term is 12 times 5. It's going to give you 60. So all you've got to do now is copy and commit a statement. And the general term is what? What times table, what multiplication has been happening in this sequence. Okay. Moving on to question 8. For each sequence in parts A to D, work out the general term. So remember, general term is the nth term. The rule. And then once you've worked out the general term, you can work out what will be the 10th, what will be at position number 10. So here we've got the first one. I'll do it again with you. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 16. And let's write the positions. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot, dot. And we're trying to work out the 10th term. So what will be here at position number 10? That's what we're trying to work out. So first of all, we need to work out the nth term. Again, remember, we've done this before, so hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. So first of all, we need to work out the common difference. So between 4 and 8, it's 4. Between 8 and 12, it's 4. Between 12 and 16, it's 4. So we know our answer, the nth term, is going to be somewhere to do with the 4 times table. So let's clear this. So we know it's 4n. So 4 times table, well, it's actually there, 4, 8, 12, 16. So then to work out the 10th term, all I got to do is, so 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 10 to give me 40. So the general term, the nth term is 4n, because you can see 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16. And then to work out the 10th term, so if I continue this sequence, I just multiply position number by 4 to give me 40. So the 10th term for part A will be 40. So you guys now need to do B, C, and D. So work out the general term, the nth term, and then work out what will be here at number 10, position 10. Sorry. Moving on, the final question, question 9, is to look at the sequence of the table. So we've got the term number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, n. N is here is for any number. Okay, just figure look at any position. So it again gives you a hint here, n plus something. So the term is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, we're trying to work out what will be here at any position. So the first part is, what do you add to the term number each time you get to the term? Is it the same for every term? So if I look at, okay, what do I add to 1 to make it 3? Well, the answer there is 2. 2 plus 4 gives me, 2 plus 2, sorry, gives me 4. 3 plus 2 gives me 5. 4 plus 2, 6. 5 plus 2, 7. N plus 2 will give me n plus 2. So write the general term of a sequence. I'll leave that part to you guys. He's kind of giving it to you already here. So again, hopefully you shouldn't find this too difficult. These are nice, easy questions to get you through this topic. So I will leave it there for now. If you do have any queries, as I said before, just message me or look at the videos again. And as always, if you can leave me some feedback on anything I can do different to make this learning experience a bit more enjoyable, then I'm certain, you know, I would certainly like to hear your ideas. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Tomorrow you got the weekend to relax and do some exercise. Anyway, good day.